to investors. Like if you want to go to get a loan from a bank, you know, so because you know, you go to a bank and you ask them for a business loan, they're gonna laugh at you if you don't have some numbers for them. And
Yeah.
you know,
Okay, so this institute doesn't have some microcredit available.
This program used to give money. There used to be a grant that they gave you, and they stopped doing that. They used to give you a laptop and a grant, and they stopped doing that because people were coming in just for the money. So now what they do is they bring in investors for you. And for instance, like the vice chancellor has already signed on one of the girls here that's doing the cleaning service. So I mean, and I'm not really relying too much on the on the investors here. I mean, it'd be great if they want to invest in my company, but if not, I mean, I've got my startup cost down to $5,000, so I can get a job and save money, and you know, started with my own financing, because I'm not really like you know, a lot of people watch the Shark Tank and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's nothing like that, because you know what most of us are doing here is a startup business, and you'll never catch anybody doing any kind of equity loans on a startup business. Yeah. I mean, you might, but you know, it's better be a really good idea, you know, some original idea that nobody's ever heard of, and they think it's going to work. But
so this is a business that you've had in the past?
No, this is not a business I've had.
Okay.
I've worked for people for over 10 years.
Yeah. Okay.
So I know the business in and out. That's the reason why I chose, you know, this for the business I wanted to start. I've always wanted to have a carpet and upholstery cleaning company of my own. So mainly what I'm looking for, because Banc of California, which is the sponsor of the program, will also be here. I'm looking for a bank loan. I'm looking for, you know, somebody that wants to loan me some money.
And $5,000 is what you're...
$5,000 is the startup cost, yes.
Okay.
That's going to include the equipment and the supplies that I'll need to start it up.
So the cleaner that we saw, do you own it now? Or?
No, that's a rental we got just for that's just a prop. That's a rug doctor.
Okay, so this is a 15-week program.
Correct.
Okay, Steve, I just stopped the camera for a moment, just wanting to check in with you as to, I didn't want to ask questions that you weren't comfortable sharing. But it pleases me greatly that you want to share your story, and I don't know much of it, but my feeling is I'm going to learn a lot, and it's going to be very poignant.
Okay, well, I think where we'll start out from is the last time I was in jail. I was going to court, and I was looking at 17 years in prison. And because this was my 5th sales conviction that I was going to have for selling drugs. And I was all ready and set to sign for 13 years. I was going to try to, that was the deal, was 17 years that they were putting on the table for me, the DA's office. I was ready to sign for 13 years when I went to court this last time, and all I can remember is that my lawyer, the DA, and the judge all went to the judge's chambers, and I thought they were going to give me more enhancements or something like that. I didn't think it was anything good. So the next thing that happened is my lawyer came out, and she had this huge smile on her face, and she said, "It's a miracle, Steve. The judge has had a change of heart. He wants to give you a chance. He's offered you a year in the county jail, a year residential program, and 5 years felony probation." And so obviously I took it. That's why I'm here. So recently, so that's to jump start up a little bit. That's where I'm at right now. I've been at the mission for 15 months, and been sober for about going on 2 years almost now.
What was the mission?
It's been a life changer.
What was the mission program like for you?
The mission program, well, what it consists of, it's a Christian-based program, and I've been a Christian since about 2011 or 2010. I'm sorry, when I was in prison, I became a Christian in prison, got saved, and So I've been a backslider, been backsliding. I got out of prison, I started selling drugs again, and got caught. And I always knew that, you know, I always knew that I had Christ in me, you know, I had the Holy Spirit in me. And I felt convictions now from the time that I got saved. I started feeling convictions when I do stuff, you know, that was sinning and stuff like that. So when I was in jail, they said you had a year program. I had to pick a program, and I knew that this was the one for me. It was a Christian-based program, so I fitted right in. I'm a baby Christian, they call it. So, you know, I'm pretty new to this, but I was pretty much eating up everything I was learning. What the program is about is it's basically like a Bible college. You go in there and you have Bible courses.
Are we talking here at Pepperdine or
No,
at the
I'm talking
mission?
at the mission.
We're
The
back
mission
at the mission.
program.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like a Bible school, basically. Like one of the classes we have is Romans. We learn the book of Romans, and they have midterms and finals on it. So it's like a regular course. You actually get college credits. So I enjoyed doing all that, and I did really good at it. And then on the other side of it, there's also the work program they have there. So they assign you, they call it a training assignment. It's work. And I was lucky enough to get a job on the docks, which is a highly trusted job, and because that's the bread and butter of the mission. It's a nonprofit organization, so everything that comes in, you know, that's what they run off of is donations. So I was in charge of donations coming in, cash donations, other, you know, all kinds of different donations that come in. And that's where I'm at today. Now I'm here.
Okay, so now pick it up. You then got into this program, and earlier you were telling me the odds of your getting in, and so.
Well, yeah, what happened is my chaplain had heard about this program, and he thought that I'd be a good fit for it. So what happened is I applied online for the program, and they came and they visited me at the at the mission, and they interviewed about 20 of us at the mission, and they picked just me and my friend Christian, who's here today also. And we both made it all the way through the class.
Okay, and you were saying it's 12, 15 weeks?
It's a 15-week course.
So tell us about the course itself.
The course itself is mostly formulating a business plan. That's what we've spent most of our time on. Other parts of it are finances, personal finances, budgeting and stuff like that, and also finances for a small business. That was pretty much the meat of the program.
So this was a program that Muhammad Yunus was sort of founded, is that right? Or did he just come here, 2007?
I think the idea was from him, but
inspired.
I think inspired by him, but I think the person, I can't remember her name, I should because I just met her. The vice chancellor here is actually the one that started the program.
Okay.
I can't remember her name though.
Do they follow Eunice's social business model, or what is the
I don't know that much about Eunice's business model, so I couldn't really tell you that.
We're gonna help you with that soon. I actually went to India and looked at starting a social business, which is Eunice's model.
Okay, I know a lot of the course here is geared around a book called The 7 Habits.
Oh, Stephen Covey?
Correct.
Okay.
So I know, that first thing we did when we got here, we got that book, and
that's powerful stuff.
Yeah, part of our class was our homework was to read the book, and then a lot of the stuff that they taught was out of the book.
Okay, we're probably near 5 o'clock, and you need to be getting back.
I need to go.
But I can tell you already, it's a privilege to be with you.
Well, very, very nice meeting you too, and I'm sure there's a lot that I can learn from you.
Well, it excites me, the opportunity to do that.
Right.
And I've had the privilege of seeing how micro-enterprise kinds of things. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I helped build Silicon Valley. I helped with Memorex Corporation for 17 and a half years. Okay. But this whole business that revolves around doing good and helping others and small businesses. I've been to India and Bangladesh where I help give out the loans.
Right.
And I've got videos of interviewing those entrepreneurs in the field. I'll show them to you as we get to know each other.
Okay.
So we'll stop it for now, and we'll pick up and we'll video during the graduation and all, and then we'll either pick it up later tonight, or it looks like we're going to have time together in Santa Barbara.
Yes, we will.
Okay.